What it do, baby? We live, baby. We
Straight in, we're
live.
live, yeah. So I'm here tonight with Esteban Mohawk Rodriguez,
Ah,
the champ,
we here, baby. We
the
here.
champ. How's things?
Man, it is phenomenal, man. Walking on cloud nine, baby. Chasing the dream, man. Things couldn't be better right now.
So I'm just going to run through your record. So I've got an amateur record in MMA of 6-1, and then a pro record of 1-4, and then where we've took off like a rocket ship is in the BKFC 6-1 with six finishes.
Oh,
Talk to
yeah,
me.
man.
How was it? How did the move from MMA to BKFC come about?
Woo, man, listen, it came down. I had found a dark corner in my life, man. I bit the barrel and I started praying to the man above, bro. I really put in 100% faith, man. And 3 days later, I got a call, man, from BKFC. I wasn't getting any MMA calls because I went 1-4 as a professional.
Yeah.
The Americana was my nightmare, man. So I just kept getting tapped out back to back to back every time somebody would feel these hands, man. And then after that, like the commissioners just weren't letting it happen. I had to find a losing record fighter, and nobody wanted to fight me, so I wasn't getting anything, man. And then that call came, man, and I was like, please don't break my heart, man. I'm going through it already. The commissioners ain't letting it happen. They're like, look, oh, 1-4, it's gonna be an easy fight. Just come on over to Nebraska. We'll take care of everything. Don't you worry about nothing. I'm like, oh, cool. They didn't know how hungry I was, man. So went out there, man, handled business, man, and that was the start of the warpath.
That's cool. Obviously, there's no grappling to worry about in BKFC, so you can just
Oh
let them hands
man.
go.
Oh yeah, they got to answer to these puppies now, man. Immediately, every single one of my fights, because actually my amateur record was 9-1, all
Okay.
knockouts. So I went 9-1, all knockouts, and then I made the jumping to the pro, and my pro debut, I beat the brakes off a homie from Chicago too, man, and I separated the skin from my foot, man, from my muscle, and dude, it was horrible,
Sounds
man. It was one
painful.
of the worst. Man, if there was any type of resemblance a man could say to have a pregnancy or whatever, that was that moment, yo. My toes felt like it was about to explode, man. Like it was just a pain like I've never felt. Even to this day, it's been the worst pain of my entire life. Like feeling, they wanted to take my leg, man. They wanted to take my
Wow.
leg. They were trying to amputate, and I fought compartment syndrome. I came out on the other side, though,
That,
man. I
that's
came out
that's
on the other
resilience.
side.
That's resilience. You got a lot of
Yes,
resilience to
sir.
get through that. So tell me, the Mohawk, the nickname. What was the
Oh man.
inspiration? What was the inspiration?
Well, coming up, man, as a little young buck, everybody, I was bullied and everybody had the same hair, the fade, the bald fade, and all that good stuff. And I couldn't follow myself through with it anymore. And I told myself, I'm done with the Jerry curls. I'm done getting bullied. I'm done getting picked on. You know what I mean? And I went out there and I said, I found something that nobody else had, which was the Mohawk. And it was that resemblance of a warrior, watching that Last of the Mohicans, man. So I was like, oh, man, I might as well try it. From this point forward, I'm going to be one of the biggest, baddest motherfuckers they see on the block.
It's quite. I met you at the MMA Awards, which we'll talk about a bit later. But being 6'3" and then having a mohawk on top, it's an imposing thing.
Oh
It,
man,
it makes you stand out from the crowd, that's for sure.
it's like that peacock kind of resemblance,
Yeah,
man. You gotta
yeah.
flare up, gotta show the colors sometimes.
So I've just been watching a previous interview you did, and you were talking about a title shot, and now you've got a belt on your left shoulder.
Man, dreams come true, man. This is the beacon of hope right here, man. Like everything that I've come through from the dark days to this point now, within a matter of 4 to 5, not even 5 years. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? This is what I truly showed what starting from scratch and ground zero, because I had really no boxing background when I started this. So
yeah.
when I came into the game, I was just hungry and ready to eat. You know what I mean? And these guys were just they saw another easy fight, 1-4 fighter. It was going to be another easy day in the
Yeah.
office. Homie was undefeated, hometown hero. Oh,
And
all the odds were against me, man.
you beat a bit of a veteran of the game to get that belt. It was Chris Camozzi, yeah, in a 4-round
Oh,
fight.
yeah. Oh, yeah. We took on all the UFC vet and three-time former champ Chris Camozzi out of
Yeah.
Denver, Colorado, in the backyard of Denver, man.
So you went to his hometown,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
took the
yeah. We
belt.
went. I've been sent to die, man. Every single one of my fights, man. All my fights has been monsters, undefeated monster after undefeated monster in their hometown. They just been sending me for violence. Wherever they want violence, they call me.
So I seen a video of you watching the fights just gone on the weekend. Was it Lorenzo Hunt?
Oh, the iron weight class. Oh yeah,
So
baby. So
tell me about the weight classes. Your cruiserweight, he's above you at light. Is he above you at light heavyweight?
yep, yep. So this is it's a new class called iron weight
Iron weight.
class. It's the iron weight class that's 215 to 225. I
Okay.
believe it is. I think it's just a clean 215, I believe. But I mean, anything in between that, man, I'm ready to rock out, man. Like that's
So
gonna be my perfect walk around weight right there.
so what have you got lined up as your next fight? Is it Kamosi again, Alessio Sakara, Lorenzo Hunt? Have you got a fight lined up?
Oh yeah, baby, 9/11, baby. They sending me on down to the Hard Rock Casino to bring some more violence. But now I got an opportunity to take on the Iron Weight class. I'm gonna be cleaning out the division the same way I did the Cruiserweight division, and I'm gonna really show what I'm really made of, man, and show that I'm built different.
What's it been like working with BKFC? Obviously, Dave Feldman and Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor's very much involved in the sport. What's that like? Have you been around them much?
Oh man, it is a dream come true, man. It's like a movie. Every single event, man, every time I've been out there, it is just energy out of this world, man. The day I got a fight out at Hard Rock Casino where I secured the second fastest knockout in combat sport history was the day I actually met the big boss, McGregor, man. And I got to meet him after the fight, you know what I mean? Securing that history making knockout, man, it was insane.
Well,
I got to talk to him afterwards. I got his knuckles. He grabbed my knuckles. He's like, "Oh, you got knuckles, a champion, lad." And you're going out there. He starts hitting his head. I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "Yo, this is awesome, man." But I swear I didn't hit you. That was all you, boss.
it's
But man,
I was watching your fights just before we come on, and the 3 second one. Would you say you did anything different to prepare for that fight, or were you more confident, or was it just natural?
man, that was actually, I had no idea I was capable of doing that. I was against all odds. I had something to prove. I just came off a fight in a pulmonary embolism. They told me that my fight career was over after my fight of the night out of Salt Lake City, Utah. I ended up getting another fight after that, and where was it, Connecticut? And they told me I had a pulmonary embolism. So everything got put on a stop. I went back out there, cleaned that out, and when I came back, man, I had a whole new side of human being attributes, man. Like I was attacking the nervous system. I was doing completely different workouts than what I was. And we went out there and did things that I didn't even know I was capable of doing, man. And it just flowed so good. I was able to like see new superpowers, man. And it was like 6 months, like 6 weeks training was the longest that I've ever had for that.
Do you
And then
think
like going out there, uh,
do you think maybe coming through that adversity, you've come through a load of adversity and a load of hardship, and then you just like the shackles have come off, and you've just gone straight through your opponent?
oh yeah, man. It was that sense. I became that beacon of hope to those people around me, the
Yeah.
people that were doubting me, all the doctors that were doubting me. It was that fuel that was like, okay, hey, this guy can't do it. And I'm like, yo, the man above put me on this mission for a long time, not just a short time, a good time. You know what I mean? So it's like I know there was mountains moved for me to get there because the doctors told me that the organs wouldn't be able to recover the way they did. And I rehabilitated everything back more than what they said I would. I jumped through every single hoop. So there was a lot of pressure on me. So I was like, I was really, really nervous for this fight. And then especially him being undefeated monster from Miami, bro. It's like, come on, man. Why you gonna give me this guy undefeated? He was like 23-1 in boxing in Miami or in Cuba. You know what I mean? And then coming over here and then just on a rampage, knocking people out. He was like 3-0, I think. And I'm like, yo, oh my goodness, this guy was way bigger than like everybody I fought has been way bigger than me. So it was just like striking fear every single time. I'm like, oh man, these monsters, they do exist. I thought I was big, man.
With you having MMA experience, wearing gloves, and then going into the BKFC ranks, when you're stood across from an opponent, do you get a different feeling? Do you feel like you're almost more in
Oh,
danger because you've not got as much protection? What's that
Yes,
like?
100%, man. MMA, you have that small sense of security. People don't really say it, but you have that small sense of security of, oh, I'm just fighting with gloves on. There's padding on this. But
Yeah.
when it's bare knuckle, oh, buckle up, baby, because it's a whole different vibe, man. It's a different sport of like combat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ethnicity is just like the rawness of it, man. It's just like every swing has a consequence. You can get split with less than 5 pounds of pressure with just a jab. You can have a
Yeah.
end of a fight, you know. So it's just definitely a different sense of
I th
instincts that you're dealing with.
I think you can tell because some of the MMA guys have made the jump, like Luke Rockhold fighting Mike
Yeah,
Perry,
oh man, that was the first thought came to my mind,
and
man.
then
I
like
love
MVP as
Cerrone
well.
too. Oh,
Real good martial artists, real good flowy strikers. But then they come into the bare knuckle, and then they feel the power of the knuckles, and it does things to your face that having gloves on that wouldn't happen. So
oh yeah.
it's a crazy world, that's for sure.
Well, when I brought BKFC to Michigan. I made the debut here, and I got an opportunity to go fight in Italy, which was actually, I didn't know what I was turning down, I was actually turning down an interim title fight with Chris Camozzi out in Italy. And it
Mm,
was either take the Italy fight or bring BKFC to Michigan to my hometown. And I was like, oh man, I had to bring it to the people, man. I had to
let's
bring it to the
go.
people, expand out a little bit. And I got to show violence that they've never seen here in Michigan. And
That's
that fight right there, whoo, 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 whoo.
it's cool that you got to take the show to Michigan. Michigan is in my second home, so I've got family in Michigan.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
yes.
Michiganders, man.
So
Yes, sir.
you can see the Detroit Red Wings there. You've got
Yeah.
the Tigers
Oh
baseball.
yeah.
So
Let's
Detroit is
go.
Michigan's a bit of a second home to me. I get out there quite a bit. So next time I'm out there, I'm going to come to your gym and we're going to do some training together.
Let's get it, baby.
That's
Let's
for
get it.
sure. I want to talk to you about the MMA awards. What was the MMA awards like? Because there was a whole host of fighters, celebrities, you name it. And for me, as a fan and someone who's just getting into this, you stole the show. You stole the show. It was brilliant.
Oh man, no, I was very grateful to be there, man. To be surrounded by those legends, you know what I mean? To be able to see those people and like interact with that kind of environment.
Mm.
It was new to me, man. And it was like to be able to see everybody there, you know what I mean? The awards, all the hard work, all the gyms coming together, man. The amount of organization that was put together for something like that. It was just phenomenal, man. It was a legendary night, bro. It was like a movie, man. It was like a movie, and I was just very grateful to be a part of it.
Yeah, it was obviously there's congratulations in order as well because you announced on the night that you were welcoming a baby into the world. So congratulations on
Oh
that as well.
man, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. We were like, well, what other better time, man? Now's the time.
On the red
Making
carpet.
those milestones, man. Yes, as I'm like coming from where I come from, man. You don't hear this kind of story. You know what I mean? Like I came from the streets, from nothing, picking up bottle cans in alleyways just to make a 2 liter, just to fill up because that was the most that I got for that value. You know, and it's like now being able to fight on stages in front of millions, having viral knockouts, man. Like becoming a knockout artist.
Mm.
Like I never knew that I would be here right now. You know what I mean? I let go of the steering wheel, man, and magic has been happening. Things that I can't explain, and it's just like anybody that knows me knows I'm not a religious person. Like I still be telling that motherfucker up there got to be watching me because
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? But it's like he's been driving a car, and like I've been having adversity snipping on my heels, man, every single step of this journey. And I've been breaking through them, man. It's just like it's crazy, man. The amount of support when you get like when you're starting to chase something more than yourself. Like
Mm.
in the MMA world, I had a huge following here in Michigan, but like I never knew like it was a dark world in that jujitsu, man. Like that jujitsu is just it'll swallow you whole. I don't care what kind of technique you got. I don't care what kind of power, what kind of rage you go out there against a jujitsu artist, man, and you are getting tapped out in a matter of seconds. And it's like every time I'd go out there and fight, I couldn't afford the jujitsu, so I had to like
I think with jiu-jitsu and wrestling, unless you've been training it from,
oh man.
you know. less like 10 years old, then it's difficult to pick up. I've tried picking jiu-jitsu up a few times over the last probably 5 or 6 years, and every time I go, I probably go there for about a couple of weeks. And I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back to the striking or lift some weights and you
Yeah,
know,
no, 100%, 100%.
you've got to have a lot of perseverance to stick at that side of the combat sports.
Man, so before my MMA or before my BKFC career started, I went and did 2 weeks strictly on jujitsu. And because I had that hold, the
Yeah,
Americana, 4 losses back to back, you know what I mean? Americana losses too. It's like everybody, when I dislocated my shoulder, everybody knew attack the shoulder. So
yeah.
immediately when I hit somebody, I'd get taken down and I'd just get tapped out. And I'm like, man, so I had to learn how to fight out of that. After I learned how to get out of the Americana, I got a gold in the gi and the no gi in the Fuji tournament with the Americana, man. And then it was like after that, I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to get back in. And unfortunately, the commissioners didn't let me back out to the wild again, man. And that's when I was like, man, I found that dark corner again.
That's flipped full circle for you now, though, because you wouldn't be where you were if it wasn't for them
Yeah.
commissioners, you wouldn't be where you are now.
Oh yes, I turned my pain into pressure, baby, and nobody's been able to handle it, man. I've been able to display something that the world's never seen before, and it's a new style of fighting, combat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Controlled chaos. It's just something that nobody else can match, and it has been mowing down this line.
Who was your inspirations growing up, getting into combat sports? Who did you get inspired by, and who would you say you sort of based yourself around?
Ooh, I would definitely say Bruce Lee,
Yeah.
Tony Jaa, man, John Jones. Those guys were guys I always watched coming up. You know, Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. Those are like my top inspirations. And growing up, I was always on Dragon Ball Z, on anime and stuff. You know what I mean? Watching Naruto coming up too here, man. It was just watching all those. Like I wanted to be that character, man. So when I'm out there fighting, I know if I'm on that third person view, I don't want to see that point game tapping here and there, that boring fights. Like
Mm.
you get those boos, and it's like, no, when I go out there, we gonna fight, baby. You know we're gonna display something the world is gonna be proud of, something that we can find ourselves proud of. And it's glory all the way around, man.
That's cool. I think if you carry on the trajectory that you're on, you could potentially like there's no one at the moment that would you could say they're the bare knuckle John Jones or they're the bare knuckle Muhammad Ali. So I think there's a bit of an opening in a doorway there. You could potentially put
Yes.
yourself, people could say, I want to be the Mohawk.
Yes, man. That's why it's like, because everybody's been trying to do the growl. And it's like when I growl and I go out there and I yell out, I
Yeah.
roar, and I tap into that animal instincts that every human has, that emotional connection of being able to release something that people normally judge you for. And it's like now, but we get paid to be more violent, bro. You know what I mean? We don't get judged for it. The more violent we are, the more we release and let go. And we get to have fun, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, who just gets to go out there and chase their dreams like that? And it's like, I don't know. I found a way to embrace the human instincts, the human emotions, and I found something in it that like you can't find anywhere else. Like I started when I made my real check with BKFC, I started a community program called Training in the Park. And I found a whole new currency, man. Seeing those little chimichangas come up, man, and do their thing, working out, bro. I had kids coming out of everywhere, bro. There was one time I had like 17 kids, bro. I'm like sitting here scratching my head, like, what am I doing here, bro? Like, man, I was giving everybody water, I mean, because like I'm just starting off doing this. Like I know that I was just teaching the basics and what I do and what I normally do to get ready for a bare knuckle fight. And it's just like people were just they were gravitated to it. They're coming in to learn. They were wanting to come out. I was giving free waters, free juices, free fruits, and like when this really takes off, man, I'm gonna be doing this all over the country, man.
That
People
shows
that really need this.
that shows your character that you're willing to give back to the community. Obviously you come up like you said before, and you sort of like getting pickings from different places, and it was tough
Oh
growing up,
yeah.
and then now you're finding success. You're giving back to the community, which is a really cool thing to do. Yeah.
Well,
So
it's just like, man, like I know one day I'm gonna change the world, man. It's only a matter of time. So they really get to see it. When I make those big checks, as they say, man, wait till this ninja gets the money. Oh man, the world is gonna feel it on that one. Believe me when I tell you. And that's a promise with your money back.
Absolutely. So I've got no more questions. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Any messages you'd like to send?
Man, I just want to tell the people out there, anybody watching, man, get out there and chase your dreams. Like right now, I am on the heels of John Jones as being the most entertaining fighter in the world. I've got 5 awards back to back. Fight of the night, fight of the night in Utah, fight of the night in Miami, knockout of the night in Hollywood, Florida, performance of the night out in Michigan, and performance of the night in Denver, Colorado. If I catch me one more back to back, I will secure that spot of being the most entertaining fighter in the world, man. It is just the beginning, and I'm just getting started. So I know if I'm out here doing this, I know you guys can be out there too, man. And thank you for everything that you do because you guys are the real MVP out here putting our story, man. You guys don't get enough credit. So thank you so much for everything you do. And everybody out there watching, you already know, baby. Go out there and chase it, baby.
Chase the
Otherwise, the
dream.
dream's gonna be chasing you, baby.
And just a quick add to your socials, where can the guys that are watching find you on the social media?
Man, you can check me out on Instagram at Team Mohawk MMA and Facebook. You can check me out at Esteban Mohawk Rodriguez. And anywhere on the YouTube, man, you just look up 3 second knockout, baby. You see me right there knocking them down. So check me
Class.
out, man.
Right, I'll
Appreciate
stop the
everybody, though.
recording. There we go. There we go. The recording has stopped.